What's up, Jaywalkers? We're going to be watching Season 4, Episode 6 of 13 Reasons Why.
Clay.
So, in the last episode, we had Clay and Zach.
Bad things happened.
Car
Clay and Zach
accident
are
because they
dead.
were driving drunk, and I really hope that they're not dead, but
Clay and Zach might be
the
dead.
funeral at the beginning, we haven't seen Zach yet.
They're gonna be
so
paralyzed. That crash was bad.
They flipped.
That crash was bad. They should not have been drunk driving in the first place.
That's why you don't
do not support. But yeah, that was bad.
It was really bad.
I'm really worried about Zach and Clay.
I'm less worried about Clay because I at least know that he lives to the flash forward.
That's true.
I haven't seen Zach yet.
On a happier note, though, Alex and Charlie.
Alex and Charlie.
Still being as precious as ever. That little conversation and scene they had after eating the baked cookies. So adorable.
Their baby.
Love them too. But yeah, episode 6. I think we have 5 episodes left in the season. We're excited to get into them. The full reaction will be over on Patreon. You can find the link to my Patreon in the description box of every video here on YouTube if you want to check out the full uncut, unedited reactions. But yeah, for on YouTube, just please be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the video. That being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go. The episode contains images of school violence, which may...
Ooh. The warning's not on every episode, is it?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh god. It's gone.
Oh boy. Okay, so Zach's not dead yet.
Clay
is hurt. Dying.
Are they both dead?
Clay, come on, help me. Clay.
Justin's not really there.
I'm afraid your victim didn't make it, guys.
You know, it would really be more realistic for us to deal with a high-velocity, high-impact wound, like a 223 from an assault rifle.
Those are illegal in California, no?
No, yeah, they are.
Hey, great work, everyone. Look.
A little bit to unpack, Tyler.
How'd the Stop the Bleed exercise make you feel? Helpless. Why is feeling helpless for you the worst feeling there is?
Actually,
Is helping people important to you?
It's pretty good.
But in the end, if I can't help a patient, then I try to find someone who can.
Is he switching therapists?
Do you think you deserve to be punished? I think I do. And asked around the docks. I told you not.
Can I please get an update about Zach?
You told me.
I would
You
like
never
one
did say
as
what
well.
you were doing down there in the first place, Tony. What did it look like to you? But there's been nothing since.
At this point, I don't think Tyler would slip though.
I don't think so.
So it's got to be something more.
Said anything weird? He's Tyler. He says weird shit all the fucking time.
A little school violence warning's making me a little nervous, but how are they both okay?
Bunch of messes that Welcome back. Fuck you.
I mean, you let him drive drunk.
After you crashed my car, I ditched you.
Oh, he did
I don't
so.
remember anything. You gotta believe me. From before the party, Justin told me all kinds of crazy
That's bad.
shit happened, and I don't. It was like you weren't even there. It was like you were somebody else. Zach, I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. My lawyer says he can get me off. He has a lot of practice. He was Bryce's lawyer. It's funny, right? Like, I'm just saying, he's like this close to full-blown psycho now.
Wow. That wouldn't have anything to do with you and your boys, would it? What's that supposed to mean?
Just that he's got a lot of friends. And one of them is about to know something.
Especially when we're having so much fun together.
I like the aesthetic of them both thinking that they're playing the other person.
Mr. Jensen, can you come for your whereabouts between midnight and 7 a.m. today? I'm guessing I was in bed. You're guessing? I was in bed. What time did you arrive at school this morning?
Not a good start, Clay.
9:30 or something. Or something. 9:30.
Not a good start at all.
Wait, how did you know that I got here exactly 9:47? I know a lot, Clay. Get to class.
Man, knows a little too much.
I love this weird plot of my parents are suddenly stalking me.
You did apply there, didn't you?
Really?
guys wrote notes to each other. Monty, Bryce, Diego. There's like 2 years worth. From before and after Bryce died.
May I have your attention, please? We are currently moving into a lockdown situation.
Oh, shit.
Code red. Students, please do not
What
panic
is going on?
and listen closely to this announcement.
What do you mean, do not panic?
Instructions of your teacher.
Timer's gone.
Oh.
Tyler's not.
Tyler's not shooting up the school.
Rest of you, stop what you're doing. I think he's been buying guns.
It looks bad for Tyler, but it's
It
not
does
him.
look
It's
bad,
not
but there's
him.
no way.
This is just a drill, right? I'll see if I can find out. Hey, towards the back.
I don't think it's a drill.
What if the coach dies and then Justice has nobody?
Stop. Don't say that.
No one's getting hurt today.
Look at Diego being a
Alright,
decent
Diego.
person.
Alright, Diego.
Your boy Clay brings something bigger than a knife this time? You know, I've got a right to know. I'm definitely on this list. Not even funny.
Where is Clay? I don't think Clay should be alone in this
I
situation.
absolutely don't think Clay should be alone in this situation.
Like, for instance,
Saw that one coming, didn't you? Are you scared? Are you feeling what terror actually is? The feeling of sitting here helpless and death is on the other side of that door. Yes. Yes, what? I'm scared.
I'm not even in high school anymore, and this makes me a little nauseous, though. Low-key.
I don't like this close up.
It's me, Estella. I know you're at work,
I
but
don't like this close up.
just
Something
thought I'd
bad.
call
Something bad's
and
gonna
do one of
happen.
those drills again. We always said to call. I love you so much.
But maybe you want to try something that might actually take the pain away.
NyQuil.
we're all like
Dayquil,
isolated,
excuse me. That's the orange ones.
trying to make sense of it.
So is it just like some random person? I want to know where Tyler is.
We're all gonna be fine. We just need to sit tight to the whole.
See, they do these like active shooter drills at my old high school, but they send out a note like 3 days early.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, this might be happening.
I'm not a coward.
To like inform parents and stuff.
Yeah, we definitely know it's not a drill, but I just want to know where Tyler is.
I just took offense to being called
He
stupid.
doesn't want to hurt anyone. Not anymore. You
Tyler
guys know
wouldn't.
he's better.
He wouldn't
I'm
do
not
that.
sure what I know. Charlie, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I still feel like there's an explanation that's not Tyler being the school shooter.
There's gotta be an explanation. It's not what we think.
It looks bad.
It's exactly what we think. And if I gave him a second chance, and he comes in and he does this, all right, let's just, do we protect everyone or just ourselves?
What good would it do if it's literally in the middle of the like active shooter?
You can't stop thinking about Tyler.
By the way, that active shooter is Tyler.
Maybe it's another kid.
Doesn't help us now.
What,
It's-
1,000 kids at this school?
It's not my problem anymore.
It's not your problem. So you don't think if someone out there put a gun to the head of, say,
It's a big problem right now.
Jessica, you don't think she'd rat you out? What would you do with a gun to your head?
I've had a gun to my head. I've had an AR-15 here. Right here. And I survived.
Are you a hero or a martyr?
Oh shit.
Okay, now I'm feeling kind of like it is a drill.
I'm.
It's just a teacher.
That'd be messed up if it's a drill. They didn't warn anybody.
Maybe. Because once you're gone, all that's left is the shit you didn't do. Or the shit that you did do, but you did wrong.
I always tried to do the right thing.
Did you?
This is a little too suspenseful.
I'm real tense.
Okay, it's Tyler. Okay.
I told you Tyler was fine.
He's good.
I'm sorry. It's just... This is the last place in the world I want to be. Oh.
I miss you. Tell your mom I said get well. Goodbye.
I'm missing I and Just together.
Me
Their
too.
friendship.
I'm talking to the guy that's been fucked up for half a semester. I think I'd know if I was...
He's out of there.
How's anybody supposed to believe that you actually gave a shit about Alex?
I do give a shit about Alex. I give lots of shits.
There's so many
Give
shits.
all the shits.
I do love him.
He loves him, just not
He's
in
a
that
good
way.
person. Really.
Oh my god. Who is that?
That looks like a different person this time almost.
Oh god. Oh no, no, no.
I can't breathe. I think I'm dying. Okay, you can do that. Come on, I know you can. Come on, Alex. Focus on me.
God, dude.
Oh, Charlie.
I love Charlie so much.
Breathe.
Why would someone do something like this?
Maybe they're in a lot of pain.
That's all I would know.
You're so sad. And that sadness makes you angry. All the time.
I'm glad that you didn't do anything.
Me too.
And all of his friends are turning on him right now.
To you. I wonder if Monty could have gotten better if he had the chance.
I guess, yeah. If he was lucky to have you for a sister, that means he had something good in his life.
Nasi, you fight as a last resort only. Now go sit the fuck down.
Ooh, he's not playing. He's protecting
Come
his
on,
people.
Diego. Foley.
Where's Justin? Oh, Justin.
Where'd he go?
Justin, what are you doing?
Will you tell him something for me, Alex?
Yes.
Will you tell him he's the first boy I ever truly loved?
Would you tell Miss Walker that I'm sorry?
Of course. Ward's another kid. Gets beat at home. Trying to figure out his sexuality. Angry all the time. Why aren't you saving him?
Tyler was my friend.
So only your friends deserve to be saved.
Shut the fuck up! Leave me alone! Just leave me the fuck alone!
He shot Tony. He shot Alex. He shot Justin. And you couldn't stop it.
I can't save anyone. I never could.
Clay, you saved Tyler.
You know, see Tyler now, but
Might have a concussion, but he's alright.
The fuck?
Why didn't he say it was
Justin,
him
yeah,
before that?
now's not the best time to sneak up on people.
But sometimes
Wow. I didn't think he'd actually admit it. We got through to him. It's too bad you won't live. But then again, who does? Blade Runner. Nice. Well, we only know it because he does.
Okay, but why does this sound like a possessed version of the Glee transition music?
A little bit. A little bit.
Wait, but he's been dissociating.
Hold on.
What if it...
Hold on. What if he's actually getting shot? He's just seeing it.
Legends. The hell are you doing?
you were not gonna die. The bullets were blanks. The officers tried the doors. The alarms were to make sure that the students and teachers followed protocol. And the only one who didn't was you. You want to shoot me, don't you? Deep down, you always have.
Justin!
Justin, she does not want to shoot you.
Justin, look, if this is the last day of my life,
Want to be with you.
I want to spend it with you.
I love it. I love it.
You love to see it.
Oh! Yes.
Except,
Oh god.
here's the thing.
Oh god.
If you know
for a fact you didn't kill Bryce, then you must know who did, right?
How does that make sense?
What the actual fuck are you thinking? You think that this is the way to make us safe?
I'm siding with Clay here.
Go off, Clay. Go
Feel
off.
safe? You are killing us. Don't you get that? You mean a drill with gunshots and you hammer down the doors?
That was
You prepare us
fucked
for what?
up.
Exactly. For what it feels like to be hunted? So you're scaring us to death every day. Every day. Every day. I am not your goddamn son. Get the fuck away from me.
Ooh.
Everybody fucking dies. Everybody dies. So please, please let us live. Hey, stop.
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
I've got your gun. Am I safer? Look at me. I'm armed. Should I give this to a teacher so they can save their fucking class? Huh? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Clay, put the gun down, please.
Jesus.
That episode was brutal. Can't end the episode off with this upbeat ass song. We cannot do that. Oh my god. That episode was brutal. Just brutal. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Clay. And like you mentioned during the reaction, his acting was
Phenomenal. I bag on Clay all the time, but I hate his character, but the actor is so good at playing that character.
I love his character in this episode. I loved when he went off too at the end.
When he went off at the end, was pretty good.
It
He's
reminded,
right.
it reminded me of the scene in season 1 where he kind of did the same thing when he was doing the tour of the school and he went off.
Yeah.
His acting in those scenes when he goes off like that, unmatched.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, it was great. But it wasn't. It was a drill. It was a drill.
It was a drill.
We were starting to question it. I was questioning it from the get go.
I
You were like, it's a drill. It's a drill. It's a drill. Then when you saw the dude, the SWAT dude, you were like, maybe not. But then it was announced a drill. It was kind of fucked up though. They didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, so we did similar drills in my high school. However, like
They would
a
warn you.
month before it happens, they send a note home to all the parents that are like, hey, this may or may not happen at your child's school. And it's like, you don't know when, you don't know what time, you don't know what day. But like, you know that it's a thing that might happen. And so like, giving them no warning like that is not helpful.
But
You're just traumatizing your students. Also,
Not
in general.
even just the students, everyone. Because even Justin said that to Coach. He was like,
Yeah.
they usually tell us beforehand when these type of things happen.
Yeah.
He was like, they usually do, but they didn't this time.
Yeah, I remember one of the strangest things when I went to Minnesota was I was talking to my host teacher because I was in student teaching, and I was talking to my host teacher because we had a lockdown drill that was a drill. And like their lockdown drills were pretty standard, like just a little lockdown, sit in the corner, be quiet sort of thing. And I mentioned like the way we do active shooter drills back at my high school, and she was like, "What does that help?" And she was talking about how like that's got to be so horrifying for like other students. And I had never really thought about it when I was in high school. It was just kind of like, who? Because I was usually one of the trained actors.
Yeah.
And so I never actually got to sit in on one of the drills. But like thinking about it, how is that like preparing you any differently than
I don't think it helps that much.
It's just traumatizing. And Clay is absolutely right. Kids don't need to hear gunfire rounds to know what gunfire sounds like to see how they'll react.
Especially with everything that has happened at
Especially
that school.
at that school.
At that.
You
Yeah,
don't need that.
Go off. Go off, because you're absolutely right. I don't think that helps you. I think that would do just more like mental damage to you than anything.
You're just traumatizing a bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds, and nobody needs that. Ah!
Tony.
I have a lot of opinions about this.
How do you feel about Tony?
I'm pissed at Tony for
Tony-
turning on Tyler so
I
fast.
get
without
that. You,
giving the
I
benefit
get
of
that
doubt.
you wouldn't think straight during an active shooter like that, like with what's going on. But Tony, what were you thinking? What did you think would help? What did Tony think would help?
Yeah,
in that
I want to know
situation?
Tony's like thought process here, because let me go tell the teacher who the active shooter that's walking around the hallways is,
And,
that
and it's actually not him, so they kind of sold Tyler out.
Yeah, they
so-
sold Tyler out. Also, what is that supposed to fix? Clearly, the active shooter that's walking around the hallways, even if it was real, is the active shooter walking around the hallways. Knowing who it is not going to help you.
That doesn't change anything. I don't get what Tony was thinking there, but Alex and Charlie.
Alex and
The one
Charlie.
good thing to come from this was that kiss that happened there, and Charlie just being there for him, understanding what he was going through.
He looked it
Looked
up
it up.
beforehand.
Charlie.
And they weren't even that close when that happened to Alex. Like, they were, like, friends, but they weren't, like, close at all.
But the fact that he did look
and
that
he
up
looked it up anyway.
just goes to show you the type of person he is. Charlie is an angel.
Protect Charlie at all costs.
Justin and Jess, too. They kissed.
Justin and Jess.
Justin said, if this was the last day of the rest of my life, then I want to spend it with you. Some romantic stuff there, some great stuff. But, yeah. I think Charlie might be my favorite character this season. Charlie and Justin.
I believe that. I stand by it.
And Alex. We can't forget about Alex.
We can't forget about Alex, but I would go Charlie, Justin, then maybe Alex.
And then fucking Zach. Telling Winston about beating up Bryce.
He thought he was gonna die.
Still put
Another
him in a
reason
bad
you
situation.
shouldn't traumatize your students.
There you go. But yeah, this was a intense, suspenseful, really good episode in my opinion.
It was amazing.
I think this was.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, one more thing, because that scene with Estella when she called her mom.
That was so sad.
Oh my god, that was gut wrenching.
I saw you like crying over there. I was like, oh no, that was rough. That was rough. I think this was like one of the best episodes of all of 13 Reasons Why. With the way they did it.
This was a really good episode. I'm angry about it, but it was really good.
It was. I loved it. And the acting was really good from like all of them, but especially Clay. But yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this one. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.